Hi, everybody.
Hi, it's Jacqui and
Susan with Carpool Coaching at
Thursday Thoughts at 3. How are you all doing? Hot is where it's at. One of the hottest summers on record. So we're just trying to keep cool with Corona and everything going on right now.
Right. We actually have to have the air conditioning off because it's too loud. So we got the windows open, so if our hair goes flying everywhere.
And we start to get a little glowy. You'll know what it's from.
It is perspiring.
Yeah. So you know what? We're almost 6 months into Corona, and I found the first few months, not just myself, but it was a little depressing. It was all new. Now I think we've gotten into this groove of this new way of life, and we know it's going to be around for a bit longer. But there are things we learned that we weren't able to talk about before because it was new. So Susan, I want to ask you, what has Corona done for you? Where has it maybe made your life a little worse, a little better? Where do you sit with all this?
You know what? First of all, I always put things into perspective. So as horrible as it was for so many people in America, I was grateful for it, for my own family being with me the whole time. How often do you get grown children to move back into your home, living in their childhood bedroom? So, and I got a chance to be with my grandchildren every single day. So, and I know there's so many grandparents like you, Jacqui, who haven't been able to do that. So I am so grateful for that. And one other thing is, one of the biggest things I've come to realize is what is truly important in life. The necessity as opposed to...
Right. Well, I guess we have talked about it. So for me, I guess not seeing my family for a while, and then around the 3-month mark, when we opened up our little family units and we knew, like Susan and I, even knowing where we've been and what's going on and negative testing and all that, I've learned to do with so much less.
Right.
And even though now we have the ability to, as women, go back and get our hair done and get manicures, and I don't find it's all that important anymore.
Right.
I've cleaned things out.
Right.
I'm giving things away.
I think
Things have become less important. I'm more attached to people and memories than things. What about you?
I think that's because, we had so many things. Thank God for that. We were fortunate to have many things. So when we do have a social life, we go out, we can dress up, we can, do whatever wear what we wanted to wear. And so we were very grateful. But without the social life, who needs that stuff?
Yeah.
So then the social life is what's really more important. That's what we've come to realize, that
it is. People run in packs, so we do need people. But I think along with that, also understanding and learning which people are important.
Right.
When you don't have the ability to run around every day. I mean, look, we're in the Northeast. The winters are going to come. We're not going to be able to be eating outdoors with people. I had a friend today who said to me, in California, I'm running out all the time and eating. I'd like to say the same, but we're in a heat wave. It is so uncomfortable. I cancel plans with a group of women that go out every Tuesday night, because
and restaurants will close down during the winter, unfortunately, winter months.
What's important?
I think one of the things I think most people are busy doing while we're stuck in our homes, the Corona, is purging, and me included, for those who know. So I've learned to purge and let go of things.
Correct.
And it's so funny because one of the things I always talk about is letting go of your baggage.
Yes.
Because it's the baggage that keeps you down.
Weighs you down.
It weighs you down, and you can't soar. For anybody who knows about my little dreams about, me getting to the airport and not getting on the plane because I left baggage at home, So it's total metaphor, but now it's not just metaphor, now it's literal. So I'm purging. Someone I know had mentioned that they have a friend who just burned down their home. Their house has just burned down. I just gave them all, my linens that I had in bags to give away. I give towels and sheets and blankets and pillows. I just gave it away, and it just feels good to know I can help somebody else
Correct.
as I purge.
Absolutely. And I know from a business point of view, Susan and I, where we meet with clients up front, we also had a lot of clients that weren't close to our office, who are, say, domestic and global clients, where we've done a lot of work via Zoom and FaceTime and Skype. Well, now our business is 99% FaceTime and Zoom and Skype. And it's forced me to also learn something that I kept telling myself, I'm too old. Why do I have to do this anymore? And now I am proud to say that I feel good about myself, because I'm conquering things that I've talked myself out of doing before. And now I'm like, wow, you can do that. Feeling of accomplishment, tackling new things.
Classes. It's
Lots
important.
of classes.
It's important to keep your mind constantly connecting your neural synapses. So one of the greatest things to do is take classes, and that's what Jacqui and I have been taking. We've been taking a couple classes.
Oh yes.
Certifications and so forth as well. It's just about
Adding to our brain.
adding to our brain,
And
letting go of what's unnecessary, and being inspired to move forward, make the changes and accept what it is. I think that was one of the biggest things you have to learn, to accept what it is and make the change. One of the things I always talk about is about, how every living organism, one of the characteristics is adaptation.
Oh yes.
And how we must adapt. We must change in order to survive, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually. So that's what we're doing now.
Yeah. And it's funny because a lot of people had said at the beginning, being in the line of work that I do, obviously everyone was saying there's going to be a lot more babies or divorce, unfortunately. But that's something I always told my clients. I mean, I don't advocate for divorce, but if you're really genuinely that unhappy, you have to start to learn how to have faith in yourself and understand that you can do it and that life is short. And the example you teach your children is all part of it. A lot of people give the reason is that my children need to see a family intact, and you know what, they also need to see parents that are happy, parents that aren't fighting. You are the example, and you can do it. I learned at the ripe old age of that I'm doing things I never thought I could do. 29 plus 29 plus.
And how old are your kids?
Yeah, exactly. But the point is, you can do it, and life is short. And that's another lesson I got from COVID. Do something a little daring. Take a challenge yourself. And I think what a lot of people felt about COVID is became anxious, and anxiety creates sometimes people to make the change or to be stuck and paralyzed and get frozen. So that's what we are here for. We can help people get unstuck. And so if you ever feel you're stuck and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, whether you're stuck in relationships, whether you're stuck in a marriage, whether you're stuck in your business, and stuck in like fear, that's really just meaning you're stuck in the past. We've got to get and afraid of the future. It is literally day by day. So just decide what you need and take these baby steps. And that's where we can help you if you would like.
And learn the lessons. What lessons have you learned, and what does it teach you? How can you move forward?
Absolutely. So guys, if anybody, we'd like to also know if you would go through the chat with us, let us know what you have come out of COVID with, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Of course, we'd like to hear the good, and if there's bad and you need help and ugly, please reach out. We'd love to be able to help you as well. And by posting that way, and we will respond, there is a conversation, and maybe you're helping someone else, and you see that you're not alone as well.
And if you've purged, maybe help other people figure out where they can purge your stuff to, whether they can donate or whether they can resell. Tell us what kind of changes happen in your life, and if you can inspire one person,
that's all you need.
That's all you need. So. Thank you for tuning in. Watch us on our coaching. A little hot. Watch us on our YouTube channel, Carpool Coaching Thursday Thoughts 3. We'll post the link here, and feel free to reach out to one of us. This is Susan Greif, Art Mends Hearts, creative transformational expert, specializing in ancestral trauma and relationships.
And this is Jacqui Atcheson, certified divorce coach, divorce mediator, and marriage media, all kinds of, relationship assistance as you need it at Better Path to Divorce. See you guys next week, and peace out.
out.